Hello.
Hi.
How can I help you today?
I'd like to open up a bank account.
Okay, so we require to have 2 pieces of ID. We take anything pretty much except a health card. So it could be a driver's license, birth certificate, social insurance, treaty card, etc.
Proper identification is a requirement when you apply for almost everything, whether it's banking, housing, healthcare, or even getting a job. Valid identification is one of the many keys to success. Here is a list of the kind of identification you will need before coming to Winnipeg.
My name is Kai Wheeler. I was born and raised in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm the Youth Housing Transition Coordinator with the Eagle Urban Transition Center. In the city or anywhere, you need ID to essentially do anything. You have to have your picture ID. A lot of times you'll have to have Manitoba health card that proves essentially you are who you say you are. And that goes with housing, that goes with employment, that goes with if you're even wanting just to go out somewhere, a lot of times you'll need ID to do so.
But when we're getting our IDs, where do we start? We recommend you start with your birth certificate. You can get your birth certificate here downtown in the heart of Winnipeg at 254 Portage Avenue. Like most applications, you have to fill out a form and pay a small fee. To meet your healthcare needs, you will need to apply for your Manitoba health card. To apply, you don't need identification, but you will need a statement that has your name and proof of residence on it. A statement can include a phone bill, a utility bill, or a bank account statement. You apply at 300 Carleton. Once you have successfully applied for your birth certificate and your Manitoba health card, you can now apply for other important pieces of ID such as your social insurance number, your Indian status card, your enhanced Manitoba identification card, passport, or your driver's license. It can be frustrating in the city when you don't have proper IDs. Having them means you can do things like getting a job or opening bank accounts. But we must make good decisions with our money once we have it. So let's go learn how.
Hi, my name is Wendy Foster and I'm the Senior Manager, Retail Banking, Eastern Division for First Nations Bank of Canada. My family's originally from Dog Creek, Manitoba, but I've lived in Winnipeg all my life. What I find since I've been here is we have a lot of students that are here going to school and they receive student allowances, and the students just come in the first of the month, they cash their checks, and they're walking out of the bank with a large amount of money in their pocket. What we try to encourage is for the students to open bank accounts, which will enable them only to withdraw a small amount at a time, which is safer for them in the long run because they're not carrying that large amount of money, and it's also teaching them how to budget their money. What we do at First Nations Bank, which is different than a lot of banks, is a lot of youths don't have 2 valid pieces of ID. So what we do is, as long as they have the 1 valid piece of ID, we will take a sponsor letter from their band, sponsoring them as their 2nd piece of ID. So as long as they have that, we open the account for the youth. The youth accounts are free. You do not pay any service charges. So whenever they use their card at the bank machine or if they use it at a store, there are no fees for them at the end of the month. We do also have post-secondary accounts as well. So once the student is out of high school and they're attending a post-secondary school, we do have a student account, which is also free of charge.
When individuals go to payday loans, they're either looking for fast cash to either pay a current bill that is due, rent that is due, insurance that is due. However, they pay a lot higher interest rates than you would with cashing your check at your local bank. For example being, if you take out $300, you're going to pay back $375 on top of the amount that you have borrowed. Alternatives to payday loans is learning how to budget your money. For example being, if you need to pay your rent, your bills, your transportation, take these factors into consideration and put them into your budget. If you need assistance with regards to learning how to budget your money, you're more than welcome to come down and speak to one of us EUTC counselors, and we'll gladly help you out with learning how to budget your money.
So here's your bank card, and here's a brochure explaining all the other products that First Nations Bank offers.
Okay, thank you.
You have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now that you know how to open up a bank account and have all your IDs, you're a few steps closer to having a successful transition here in Winnipeg. I know these buildings can be intimidating, but once you ask for help, you'd be amazed at how friendly the people can actually be. I'll see you in our next video, which is housing and transportation.
I just don't see why they don't want to let me be. I love my life, I just been trying to be free. I live the ups and downs, I see them every day. Sometimes I wish I could just break these chains and fly